So I'm just going to ask you, why Buzzard Bud?
Well, as an airborne radio operator, we all had a personal call sign. And some people were called this and some people were called that. And you kind of pick your own name. And because we had certain weather flights that were called Buzzard flights, and we also had golf flights. And I didn't want to call myself Golf Bud. That sounded kind of silly, but Buzzard Bud had a nice ring to it. And besides, it had a nice melody when you played it on Morse code, because it went da diddy dit, da diddy da dit, da diddy dit. And then, of course, there was the music of the stations that you were calling, but it was kind of like singing Home on the Range. Everybody understood. You know, everybody knows the words to Home on the Range, and everybody knew when they heard a da diddy dit, da diddy da dit, da diddy dit, that it was Buzzard Bud.
Right. Do you remember any other fancy names or guys you worked with?
No, I can't think of them right off. But
so there wouldn't be any guys who come to you your age, say, "Hey, Buzzard Bud."
No, because this was just among the people who flew. The radio stations that were stationed around from on the ground, we never saw each other. We were on the same base.
So you were just a name.
I was just an airways name, and so they would identify me as. They would send you a dit da, which was an interrogatory. Wanted to know who you are, and you could take your choice of telling them or not telling them. But anyhow, I just rip off a da diddy dit, da diddy da dit, da diddy dit, and they'd say da dit, which was an R for Roger, and then you'd give them an AR for I'm going to sign off da dit. It's kind of a language, and I'm surprised that anybody can understand it, but we spoke it fluently.